Now Chorley will have a decision to make, and he's going to play the big number 1, Jake Jackson. Not getting over the advantage line. Johns takes it flat, short pass. Cole Trollope once again on the ball. Chorley, Johns, puts it to boot. Trying to find some space there, but Mayor Prinsloo this time is going to fumble that one and eventually get dragged to ground and knock on the call by the referee.
Not happy with they're not settled enough at put in.
Chorley feeds Johns. Short ball, inside ball, and goes through almost untouched and bounces off the tackle of Ray Dylan Wilkinson to go over the line. The number 11, Kawe Madikizela.
They know that, like you mentioned just now, Declan, that this half, with this wind, they're going to have to contain the points difference.
Evan Mushka back on his feet eventually. Stepping off the foot is Johns, is going left and right. It's now eventually brought down to ground. Mayor Prinsloo making all-important tackle on the crossfield. Just outside the 22 is the St Andrews College side. Masoka managing to get hands on the ball. Eventually available. Carry for Jackson. Sets up. Now to the left. Show and go by the lock forward, and now it's going to be Nkluka over the line. He goes. Is Nkluka. Excellent work from St Andrews College. Now back into natural shape, but knock on there, and ball's available for Grey High School to come away with it. Got the knock on advantage, do they? Decisions to make here. Around the back, Adam Hollenbo taken without the ball, but eventually going backwards this Grey High School side. I'm sure they'll be wishing to come back for that knock on. The ref eventually does put a sharp blow to the whistle. Wilkinson feeds, stable scrum. Hollenbo out the back. Mayor Prinsloo looking to find a little bit of space. Good work with the foot. Mayor Prinsloo brushes off the tackle. He's got one to beat. Over the corner he goes. Mayor Prinsloo showing why he is a Craven Week player this year.
It's 2 line-out errors. So Wilmot can find his jumper this time around.
Charlie, a bit of gamesmanship here. Milariri comes away with the ball, takes it straight to the line. Does the big number 8 forward, and that ball's now bounced loose, and it's going to be a penalty for Grey High School. Not rolling away the tackle, rightfully called. Wilmot, middle ball, well done, and good, well taken from Higgs as they wait for that maul to set. And now moving forward slowly, and now they get that second shove on, and it starts moving towards the line. Wilmot's going to stay patient on the back here. And he is he going to go all the way? And great work from this Grey High School side. Excellent recovery and second shove. Stevens leaves a high hanging ball. It's going to be Melariri. No apologies. Noah Mbizi, the captain, to clean up inside his 22. Mushka carries to the line. Homestand getting things riled up here. Wasn't much to sing about earlier, and now the homestand in good voice, but penalised at ruck time for holding on there. 4 steps forward and good strike for Stevens. Adding the 3 points, taking that lead up to 5, 15 points to 10. Chorley, Johns. Showing go himself is Johns, stepping off his left foot. Fleet-footed number 10, taking it flat to the line. Chorley weighing up his options. Beamish back on it. He's been abrasive all day as Beamish, and this time throwing the little chicken wing pass, but offside the core, and another opportunity directly in front of the poles for St Andrews College.
Try and play rugby deep inside St Andrews half and get those points on the board. Another fantastic strike there from Will Stevens. And that takes the first half score to 18 points to St Andrews, to Grey's 10.
Chorley, Harby out the back. Big hit, but without the ball, as there's some space on the left-hand side, and coming away with it now, Mayor Prince, who's going to have to make an important tackle, but kick to boot. And Mayor Prinsloo collects this inside his 22, brushes off the first defender, and with the wind behind his back, puts it to foot. And now Johns collects it inside the half of Grey High School, takes it straight to the line, and no one almost willing to make the tackle on the pitch on the Khaleesi. Now, space, Hubby to the line, out the back. Ball's not taken, Masoka's got wheels. but advantage shown and penalty going the way of St Andrews College for offside. Crowd goes quiet. And excellent kick from Will Stevens to extend that lead by 3 points. That takes them 21 points to 10 away from home. Wilkinson again. Jean-Andre van Jaarsveld steps away from the first carry and takes 2 or 3 to bring him down. Jean-Andre van Jaarsveld. Hollenbo short to Marburg, whose ankle taps and finds himself slightly isolated, but the clean is available. Atkinson around the corner, brushes off the first defender and leg drives. Advantage now for Grey High School. In the pocket to Hollenbo. Chip over the top. Do they get the bounce to Grey High School? No, they don't. And we'll come back for the penalty to Grey High School. Wilmot finds Higgs in the front. Great work, and eventually they do set the shove on. Wilmot's got this at the back, and surely over the line, Wilmot's going to go easy as you like. When Grey High School do it right, they do it well.
Good strike there from Prinsloo, adding the 2 points, putting it back into a one-score game.
Move to the left-hand side flank position. Hollenbo. Kieran runs the dummy line, and Masorka takes it straight into contact. Around the corner, Jean-Andre van Jaarsveld. Big carry, he's done it all day. That ball's ripped in the contact, but illegally so. And another penalty directly in front of the posts. Trailing by 4, 3 points on offer.
Yeah, nice strike there from Prinsloo, taking the score up to 20 points to Grey, 21 points a sack.
Off the top play, Geordie plays Johns. Straight into the middle. Number 7, Luca Negrini, making himself available for the carry. Keep coming around the same way as St Andrews College at the moment. Making a bit of headway, are they, with the big forwards. Johns now puts it to boot over the top. Ray Dillon Wilkinson is going to collect that under all sorts of pressure. But we could have a card now going against Grey High School, and it's against Ross Atkinson. Disrupting the support players and making it too difficult for them. Changing lanes possibly and making it too difficult, or tackle without the ball. And now Beamish taps and goes. Missed a couple of tackles of Grey High School here, and they are over the line. Is Beamish. Grey High School caught napping after the yellow card. Eyeing up that Grey High School weren't focused, and not really got their heads in the right space after the yellow card, and what a great kick.
Big deep keep there from Adam Hombo. St Andrews looking to exit their 22.
Mayor Prinsloo collects it, eyes up a little bit of space, steps on the inside, beats the first defender, beats the second, and now he's Tomato all the way with Mayor Prinsloo, inside, outside. Will Stevens will find himself a seat in the ground as Mayor Prinsloo. As we said before, the man for the big moments, unflappable, is Mayor Prinsloo. No mistake from Prinsloo once again, and we're back down to a 1-point game. Hooter passes.
Hooters goes
back to Stevens, and looks like who pumps it into touch, and St Andrews College flood the field to celebrate a hard-fought victory on the Khaleesi. Away from home, a narrow but probably well-deserved victory for the men from previously known as Grahamstown.
Yeah, the boys from Makanda did what they had to do. They put points on the board in the first half, like we said earlier.